Be right here. First episode of my franchise series. I'm going to be the 32 NFL teams. These were little like practice runs that I was trying to. Actually, I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this one. Actually, no, we're going to delete the Patriots one too. Yeah. Of this franchise series is I'm going to pick a team in the NFL, and I'm going to give them their real records that they have currently. The date today is Saturday, January 18th, 2025. It is, I think, the Texans and the Chiefs, the Commanders and the Lions. I'm pretty sure they're playing today in some divisional games for the playoffs. So whichever team I pick, I'm going to make sure that they have their realistic record. I'm also, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make sure all 31 of the other NFL teams have their correct records as well. So that means I'm going to have to sit here and force pick, each one of their games in the simulation. So it's going to take a minute, but of course I'm going to fast forward all that part so y'all won't have to see that. But right now I'm going to be deciding which team I'm going to start my my franchise series with. I was thinking of taking the weakest team or the worst team this year and starting the season with them, and then just rebuilding off the crappy year they had, and see if I could potentially during the off season, give some trades away, make the team better, and then I'm going to be playing myself. So again, for the 2024 season, we're just going to be simulating the whole season, and then for 2025, I'm going to be playing that, and we're going to see how good we can make this team. I suck at Madden. This is I just got this game Christmas, so not that long ago. I haven't really been playing it like that. I am not the best at Madden, so I'm gonna start it on Pro. If I start watching teams, then I'll switch it to All Pro. But I hate playing Madden because it seems like as soon as you put it on Madden, just the most unrealistic shit starts happening. I don't like that, so I'm not feeling that. I'll start with Pro again. If I start just watching these teams, then I'm gonna switch to All Pro, and we'll see where we can go from there. But let's get it started. We're gonna create a new league. I play offline. I don't play online. I'm not no competitive Madden player like that. I'm just like I'm like a nerd with this shit. I love sitting down and like playing franchise mode on like Madden, or like in 2K, how they have what is it, like my GM is kind of just like that. I would play that on 2K too, and like I'll pick a team, like usually a sucky team, and I'll try to build them up as well in 2K, and I'm probably going to be making a series on that too. But of course we're going to go with play offline solo. I'm going to go with preseason default lowest to latest roster. Yeah, we're going to go with the latest roster. I want to get the most recent roster. Okay.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
All right, so the teams that I want to pick, I was looking at the draft order, the draft picks, and the draft orders. You can actually do like simulation drafts as well, so it's pretty cool. This website is called NFLDraftBuzz.com. I'll put a link in the description. It's dope. But I see that the top five the teams that have the top 5 picks. You got the Titans at 1, the Browns at 2, Giants at 3, Patriots at 4, Jaguars at 5. Then you got the Raiders at 6, the Jets at 7, Panthers at 8, Saints at 9, the Bears at 10. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I want to start a season off with the Cowboys. I want to make my first season with the Cowboys, but at the same time, I've already tried testing trading Dak, and that's one of the hardest things to do because we're just paying him so freaking much. So it's like if I try to trade him, we don't even have that much cap space either, so I automatically go into the negative for cap space. I like to make it a little realistic, so in my settings I'll keep the cap space and certain things like that, so it's not it's not too fake. I'd like my seasons to be very realistic, and you're gonna see once I get into like when we go into the draft and like the draft prospects. I like to make my seasons very detailed. But the team that I think I'm going to start my franchise with, I either want to do the Patriots or the Panthers, mainly just because for the Patriots they have Drake May. It was his rookie season this year. He did pretty good. So if I get started, his what is it, sophomore year or sophomore season, and I can build this off season and potentially get him some wide receivers, maybe say some defensive players, then I can see where I can go with that. But I was also thinking about doing the Panthers because, of course, Bryce Young, he had a up and down season this year, but I think for his what is it going to be, his third or fourth year, I think I can make the Panthers a lot better than what they are. So let's see. And then with their cap spaces too, the Patriots, they have literally the #1 cap space in the league for this upcoming offseason, and the Panthers are probably like 8th or 9th, but still they got a lot of money to work with too. At the same time, the Patriots, they've always had their glory days. They just recently started to suck. It's kind of been like 3-4 years that they haven't been the best. And it's like, I was already sick of watching them always winning, but Tom Brady's just a beast. So maybe I'll just pick them just so that I can bring them back to their glory days. But at the same time, Panthers really haven't been good since Cam Newton. And they've been waiting a long time for this. It's about to be almost 10 years since they've made it to a Super Bowl or even made it in the gotten back to the playoffs. So, you know what? We're going to go with the Panthers. All right. So I'm going to change my role. I want to be an owner because can I actually sign and trade, rebuild your stadium? I don't know if I can. Owners manage the financial aspect of the team, make stadium decisions, and still sign and draft and trade players. No, I'll stick with coach. I'll try owner another time, because I want to see with the owner if I could like fire my coaches and still work on the team itself and still play the games. I'm not sure if I could do that or not. And we're going to pick the actual coach. All right, now this is what I mean by with my settings. So we're going to start off with pro. I like to play for about 10 to 11 minutes. I play on 10, and that's a good length. But usually when I switch the difficulty, like if I go to all pro, the game gets a little harder, so I might bump it up to a minute. But if I play pro on 11 minutes, I'm not trying to get the score to like 100. I don't like to blow teams out. I want the game to be close, competitive, make it feel real for me at least, so I'm not sitting here bored. And I don't want you guys to be bored too and just watch me blow out teams. I want y'all to really see competitive games and see me take these. Cell clock on 25 minutes. That's how we get this moving quickly in the games. Season experience, I like to keep these all manual. We go to depth, manual. Auto progress players, I do that. I'd rather keep that on. I'll let computer progress my players. We'll progress the talents as well. We're gonna turn the pop-ups off. I hate when the tutorial pop-ups are coming on. Alright, so trade difficulty, instead of normal, I make it easy, because golly, sometimes just like you gotta freaking give an arm and a leg just to get a player, and I don't think that's real in real life. You see top tier talent going for 4th and 3rd round picks, so I'm gonna switch that to easy. Like I said, I like to keep the salary cap on because I really want to focus on like realistic money issues that teams might have, so not every team is getting a star player during the off season. Injuries on, practice injuries on. Pre-existing. Progressive fatigue, Draft presentation, absolutely. I love that they had that draft presentation this year. It looks amazing. Timer on. League type, coach firing. Alright. Alright, cool. Everything is good for the settings. Let me check the starting point. We're going to start in the preseason. Start playing. We're gonna start playing in the preseason. All right. So unfortunately, just like I said, we are going to have to go to the schedules. Let's go to the schedules. Team schedule. And I'm going to have to simulate every single game for all 32 teams. So again, I can make their records realistic. It's gonna. I found a way easier method than what I've been doing. I'm just gonna go to every single. I go to like. What website do I go to? I go to ESPN, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ESPN, and I just look up, every team's records. Well, NFL.com, and I look up every team's records, and I put the team. I'll usually start off like if they're a 3-12 team, then I'll put all their losses, and then I'll just move on to the next team. I'll put all their wins, losses, so I can make it go quick. I know that doesn't really make sense, but I'll show you guys for the first instance, and then after that I'm gonna fast forward all this crap so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this. All right. All right. So we're starting off with the Bills, with the Buffalo Bills. They are 13-4. So this is what I said by I have a quicker method. All right, since they are 13-4. So we go to their. Oh, it's taking so long to load their rosters up. Come on, NFL.com, you're making me look bad. So give it a minute. Okay. I appreciate Madden for trying to bring back the old school songs to make it a little, the nostalgia of it all feels a lot better. This is one of the better Maddens that I've played. Madden's been kind of lackluster, but this game is so far all right. I've mainly just played like my brother or like my stepdad in it a few times, one-on-one. Again, I don't play online. I'm not a competitive gamer like that. I just love playing with family, friends, kicking each other's asses one-on-one, face-to-face. I want to see me kick your ass. But except for like Call of Duty and stuff, of course, I'm playing online all the time. Fortnite don't matter. But when it comes to Madden and stuff like that, I'm trying to, one-on-one in your face. Even for Sparking Zero, one-on-one in your face. All right, let me see. Okay. See, so the Bills, they already won their wild card game against the Broncos. They have their divisional playoff game against the Ravens on Sunday. That's going to be amazing. All right, so what I'm going to do is since the Bills are 13-4, to make it a lot easier so I don't have to go through and be like, okay, they won this game, they lost this game. I'm just going to go to their 4 losses, and I will put that, and I'm going to put that in their 4th win. And then I clearly, since they have 4 losses there, then I could just put everything else as a win and make it a lot easier, So for instance, they lost week 4 to the Ravens. So that's a home win for the Ravens. They lost week 5 against the Texans. That's another home win for the home team. And then they lost week 14 to the Rams. And then they lost week 18 to the Patriots. All right. See, golly, what am I even talking about? Now that we already have their 4 losses, now we just go in and put these all as wins. Away, home, away. Oh, sorry, that was home. Sometimes it might get confusing. I might catch myself messing up on one of them. Away, home, away, home. Sorry, be getting confused sometimes. Away, home, home. They already lost that game. away, home, home, and they lost to the Patriots already. See, look at that, and we just did their whole entire season. Just simulated the whole entire thing right then and there, and now we can move on to the next team. And again, I'm just going off the order of this. It's you probably couldn't see it, but it's just going by every team's division. So of course, next up after the Bills is going to be the Dolphins, and then so on and so forth. All right, next up the Dolphins. They are 8-9, so we're going to do their 9 losses. And again, I got to do this for all 32 teams, so bear with me. Unfortunately, Madden doesn't have any. They don't have what the NBA does, because 2K they have like when you're about to start your franchise, they have the option to go to NBA Today, and it'll take you to the exact day of where they're at in the NBA. So it'll have every single team's records, their stats, and everything. Madden should do that. I don't know why they're not doing that. Because now I have to waste my time and do all this, because if I just regular simulate this, it's gonna have the Patriots in the playoffs, and it's just not gonna be realistic, and it's gonna annoy the hell out of me. So week 3 they lost to the Buccaneers. Am I looking at the look, I'm not even on the Dolphins, sorry about that, y'all. All right, and this is that's their preseason. I was like, what in the world? All right, so week 2 they lost to the Bills. Yep. Week 3 they lost to the Seahawks. Lost to the Titans week 4. Lost to the Colts week 7. Lost to the Cardinals. Lost to the Bills again. Oh, look, don't have to put that in there. Lost to the Packers week 13. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmick. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yo, hold on. I am the Yo Mecca. Unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmick. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah. Now we can go in here and put them all as wins. Bitch, looking for a better me. It's amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasion, brother. Yeah, ain't taking no prisoners. Last year y'all fucked up on a listener. There we go. And just to test it, and they beat the 49ers. Look at that. Alright, cool. Dolphins are done. Next up is the Jets. They lost 12, so it's gonna be easy to put all these losses in the book. Let's go on to the Jets. I'm gonna jump in this bitch. Ain't shit getting done in this bitch. He said smoking on top 5. Stop playing, I'm that guy. Number DM Mike. Come on now. Let me start putting in go regular season. Man, this thing takes forever to load. Alright. Week 1. Lost to the Niners. Week 4 and week 5. Week 6, week 7. Patriots. Week 10, week 11. Week 13, week 14. Week 16, week 17. Okay, cool. Look at that. All right, now we just got to fill up their win record. Beat the Titans. Beat the Patriots. Beat the Texans. Beat the Jaguars. There we go. All right, Jets done. See, I told you guys I have a way faster method. This one is a lot faster. I don't know how I was doing this. Back then, I used to sit back and do each game one by one. Did not realize why I was doing that. Well, no, I didn't know how I was doing that. But now, again, just like I said, I found a way faster method. So I'm just going to stick with this method and keep it rolling. And then when we come back, some players, I want to do a lot for the Patriots. I'm going to try to bring them back to the glory days. Hopefully Drake May could lead us there. Week 2, week 3 they lost, yep. Week 4, week 5 they lost as well. Week 4, week 5 they lost, yep. Week 6 and 7 they lost. 6 and 7 they lost. Week 8 was a win, yep. Week 9 they lost. Week 11, week 12 were losses. Make sure, yep, week 11, week 12 losses. Week 13 was a loss as well. Week 15, week 16. 15, 16 losses. 17 was a loss as well. There we go. Now I just gotta toss in their wins, and then we're on to the next division. Told you guys I got a way faster method. Not sure how long this is gonna take. I'll probably run it back and post and see. So they beat the Bengals, so that's an away win. If you see none, let me know if I skip. They beat the Bears. All right. Yep, they're all set. I don't see any nuns anywhere. On to the next one. Any nuns anywhere. Alright. Next up we got the Baltimore Ravens. They're 12-5, so we're going to do their 5 losses. See, and then it just makes it a lot easier. Hey, 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 I can show you lame niggas how to do this. Week 1, week 2 are all losses. Week 1. Week 2, such a weird loss to the Raiders. I remember watching that game and I was so confused when they lost that game. Couldn't grasp it. Week 8 was a loss. Of course, against the Browns, that was a weird one too. Week 11 was a loss. Week 13 was a loss. Oh, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. All right, now I can put everything else in there. Beat the Cowboys. Beat the Bengals. Beat the Commanders. Beat the Buccaneers. Beat the Broncos. Beat the Bengals again. Beat the Chargers. Beat the Giants. Beat the Steelers. Beat the Texans. Beat the Browns. All right. Next one, Steelers, 10-7. All right, there are 7 losses. All right, week 4, week 5 were losses. Week 4, week 5 losses. Week 12 was a loss. Week 12 was a loss. Week 15, 16, and 17. Ooh-wee. 15, 16, and 17. And they lost to the Bengals. There we go. All right, now just fill up their win column. See, look how quick this is, y'all. Away. Home. Away. Home. Away. Away. Home. Just to make sure, sometimes I'd be confusing myself. Week 14, yep, look, they won. All right, boom, and we are done with the Steelers. We're moving really fast, y'all. We're moving fast, chat. Next up, the Bengals, 9-8. We're gonna go with their 8 losses. I don't know, I'm just doing only the losses, but I can do wins or losses, but I'm just gonna stick with I'll just stick with the losses, or I guess I'll do wins since they have more wins than losses. Nah, I'm just gonna stick with losses because the method that I have right now is easier. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. Week 1, week 2, they lost. Week 1, week 2, losses. Week 3 is a loss. Week 5 is a loss. Week 8 is a loss. Week 10 and week 11 are losses. Week 10 and week 11, both losses. Week 13 is a loss. Okay. Yep, after week 13, they win, and they went out. Okay, cool. All right. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Giants. They beat the Browns. Beat the Raiders. Huh. Why do I not remember that? Week 14. I don't know, I forgot that, but just had to remember. When I was a Cowboys fan, I was like, wait a minute, did we lose that game? Yeah, we for sure lost that game. Away. They beat the Titans. Beat the Browns. Beat the Broncos. And then they beat the Steelers. Alright. Bengals are done. Next up is the Browns. They are 3-14, so we could literally just do their 14 losses. Look at that, we're cruising through it. Lost week 1. Lost week 3 and week 4. Week 3 and week 4. Lost 5, 6. 5 and 6. Lost week 9 and week 11. Lost week 9 and week 11. Lost week 13, 14. Yeah, week 13 and 14. Lost 15 and 16. 15 and 16. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. Cool. Alright, any other ones I'm missing? Okay, so they beat the Jaguars. I don't see anything else where it says none. Yep, I'm not seeing anything where it says none. Alright, we're all good with the Browns. On to the next one. On to the AFC South, where we're doing the 10 and 7 Texans. Alright. NFL.com appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do all this crap. Alright. Week 3 is a loss. Week 7 is a loss. Week 9 and 10 are losses. 10 are losses. Week 12 is a loss. Week 16 and week 17 are losses. Week 16 is a loss. Week 17 was a loss. In week 18 they won. Alright. See, now I can just go in and fill this all up. Win. 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 1. 1. 1. And they won. Alright. I don't see where it says none anywhere, so we are good on the Texans. And yes, I will be putting their divisional games in there too. Colts are the next team up, 8 and 9. So we'll do their 9 losses. Week 1, week 2 are losses. Week 1, week 2 is a loss. Week 5 is a loss. Week 8 and week 9 are losses. Week 8, week 9. Week 10 is a loss as well. Week 12 is a loss. Week 15 is a loss. Week 17 is a loss. Remember, Giants fans were so pissed that they won that game because it pushed them out of the getting the first overall pick. Hilarious. As a Cowboys fan, just made me happy. Beautiful. The Giants randomly decided to come and play on week 17. Don't get it, but hey. Colts won. Colts won. Colts won. Colts won. Alright, perfect. Colts done. Alright, we're on to the Jaguars, who are 4 and 13. So we'll do all their losses. I don't have any questions. Lost week 1 and week 2. Week 1, Week 2, lost Week 3 and Week 4. Okay, lost Week 6. Lost Week 8 and Week 9. Lost Week 8 and lost Week 9. Lost Week 10. Lost Week 11 and 13. 11 and 13. Lost Week 15 and 16. 15 and 16. And then lost Week 18. Cool, alright. Now we can fill up their wins, if they have any. They beat the Titans. And they beat the Titans twice. Wow, that's crazy. That's hilarious. All right, Titans, 3 and 14. I'm rich. All right, lost Week 1, Week 2. Week 2. They lost Week 3. Lost Week 6. Lost Week 7. Lost Week 8. Lost Week 10 and Week 11. Week 10 and Week 11. Okay. Lost Week 13 and Week 14. Lost Week 13. Lost Week 14. Lost Week 15 and Week 16. 15. 16. Yeah, they lost 17. Damn, and they lost Week 18. Alright, so just anywhere it says none. Oh, look at that. Doesn't say none anywhere. See, this is when it starts getting filled up super quick. I actually think we're done with the with the NFC. I mean, AFC, keep saying NFC. Oh no, we still have 4 more teams in the AFC. So we got the Chiefs, who only lost twice, so this is going to be really fast. Love teams that barely lose. Alright, taking forever now. Okay. They lost Week 11 to the Bills. And lost Week 18 to the Broncos. And we know why that loss was. Alright, so now we can just toss everything in. Beat the Falcons. Beat the Chargers. Beat the Saints. Beat the 49ers. Beat the Raiders. Beat the Buccaneers. Beat the Broncos. Alright. Beat the Panthers. Beat the Raiders again. Beat the Chargers again. Alright, cool. Everything else is set. Alright, done. Next up is the Chargers, I'm pretty sure, because they have the second best record. Chargers at 11 and 6. We're going to put their 6 losses. Taking forever. Week 3, week 4 were losses. Lost to the Cardinals week 7. Lost to the Ravens week 12. Lost to the Chiefs week 14. Lost to the Buccaneers week 15. Alright, that's it. Everything else is wins. All right. Next up is the 10-7 Broncos. Week 1, week 2 are all losses. Week 6 is a loss. Week 9 and week 10 are losses. Week 16, 17 are losses. 16, 17 losses. Okay, cool. Cool, everything else is good. Bam, 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 bam. Next team, Raiders, 4-13. Fill up the loss column. Well, actually, see, for teams like this, I just realized I should just do their wins because most likely I already have their losses logged in. Yeah, no, I don't. All right, week 3 is a loss. Week 5 and 6 are losses. 5, 6. Week 7 is a loss. 7 is a loss. Week 8, week 9 are losses. 8, 9 losses. Wait, I just realized I should just go to their nuns. Nah, that's probably not smart. I don't like that. Week 11, week 12 are losses. Week 11, week 12, week 13, week 14 are losses. 13, 14. Week 15 is a loss. Week 18 is a loss. Okay, cool. Yep, it said I don't see any place where it says none. I don't see anything that says no. Oh, right here, caught it. Beat the Saints. See, caught that. Yep, it all looks good. Alright, on to the next one. I think we are done with AFC finally. Yep, done with the AFC. On to the NFC, where we start with the Eagles, who are 14-3. Only have 3 losses to their name. So let's put their 3 losses, and then we can just Sim everything else. So he lost to the Falcons week 2. Buccaneers week 4. Lost to Commanders week 16. And that's it. All right. Eagles won that. Eagles won. Eagles won. 1. 1. 1. 1. Cool. All right, boom. There we go. Eagles done. Next up, Commanders, who are 12-5. All right, again, we're doing all their losses. Week 1, lost to the Buccaneers. Week 6, lost to the Ravens. Week 10, lost to the Steelers. Week 11, lost to the Eagles. Week 12, lost to the Cowboys. Okay, and then they win everything else. I remember that Bears game. That was crazy. Dude waving to the fans and then end up fucking tipping the ball straight to them. Couldn't even write that in a fucking book. Shit was crazy. Couldn't even put that in a movie. That was wild. He said running back, I screwed up. He said running back, I screwed up on that line. So I'm just going to say movie this time. Even though I said book the first time. Alright. Home win. Away. Alright, cool. Done. On to the Cowboys, who went 17-10, my garbage ass team. Woo. Week 2, lost to the Saints. Remember that? Oh, jeez. Week 3, lost to the Ravens. Yep. Week 6, lost to the Lions. Week 8, lost to the 49ers like we always do. Week 9, lost to the Falcons. Week 10, lost to the Eagles. Yep. Week 11, lost to the Texans. Yep. Week 14, lost to the Bengals. Yep. 17, lost to the Eagles again. Yep. And then 18, lost to the Commanders. Yep. Alright, now we just fill the rest of these wins up. Who didn't beat the Giants? Again, who didn't beat the Giants? Who didn't beat the Panthers as well? Away and home. Alright, everything is set. Well, I shouldn't say everything is set until I'm completely done simulating all these damn games. Alright, just did the Cowboys, onto the Giants. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yeah. This is probably a lot faster. Alright, Giants went 3-14, so we're filling this up with a lot of losses. like it's a holiday. Week 10. Alright, now I'm switching my method up a little bit. Now that teams are starting to fill up, I could just go straight to where it says none. Week 10, they lost. Week 12, they lost. Week 14, they lost. And week 16, they lost. Yep, and they are good. Giants are good. I don't see where it says none anywhere. Giants are good. Giants are good. On to the Lions, who went 15-2, which means they literally only lost 2 games. So all I gotta do is put 2 L's in here, and they'll be good. Yeah, I was right or wrong. See, look, I don't even know the words of the song, which is crazy. This is a historic song, I should say. So week 2, they lost to the Buccaneers. And then week 15, they lost to the Bills. Alright, the rest of these are all wins. Let me make sure. Yep, all wins. Let's go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, and 1. Alright, there we go. Lions are set. On to the next team, which I think is the Vikings. Yep. Only had 3 losses. But it's too late. But it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too no. I've done it before and I can't do it no more. I got my week 7, week 8. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I could just do this now with them. Week 2, they won. Week 4, they won. Week 8. Week 8, they lost. Week 8, they lost. Week 12. 12. Week 13. Wait, what? Oh, look, I almost confused myself. Week 12, they won. Week 13, they won. Week 14, they won. Week 15, they won. Week 16, they won. Golly, they're on a win streak. Week 17, they won. Wow. Then they lose to the Lions to end it. They went on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They went on a 9-game win streak before losing to the Lions. Good shit, Vikings. And then just to lose to the Rams in the playoffs. Crazy. Next up, Packers, who have 6 losses. So again, like I said, most of these teams are kind of already filled, so now I could just go to where it says none and kind of fill it up. Well, actually, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to keep doing their losses. I know I freaking said that the last time. loss. Week 4, already got that. Week 9, already got that in there. Week 14 should already be in there, yep. Week 17, yep. And week 18 was a loss. Alright, now filling all these up with wins. That's the Packers, okay. Alright, Packers are done. I do the Bears, who have 12 losses. Alright, Bears 12 losses. Week 2, already got that. Week 3, already got that. Week 8, Week 9, and Week 10 are all losses. Week 8, Week 9, and Week 10 all losses. Week 11, Week 12, Week 13. Week 11, Week 12, Week 13. Week 14 was a loss. Week 15, Week 16, Week 17 was a loss. And Week 18 was a win. Okay, cool. So now I can just put all their wins in here. Alright, cool. Done. I'm done with the Bears. On to the NFC. I got 8 more teams. Look at that. We're freaking moving. Alright, on to the Buccaneers. This still took forever, though. This took a really long time. Come on, low for me, NFL.com. Week 3, already in there. Week 5, they lost. Week 7's already in there. Week 8, they lost. Week 9 is already in there. Week 10, they lost to the 49ers. Week 16, they lost to the Cowboys. That should be in there, yep. Alright, cool. Everything else can be put in. Buccaneers. 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 Alright, Buccaneers are set. Next up, the Falcons at 8 and 9. Week 4. Week 6 and Week 7. Win-loss. Loss. Week 10. They lost. Week 11, Week 13 were losses. Panthers won. So funny. Alright, cool. Falcons are done. I swear, y'all, it's gonna get more exciting when I'm done with this stupid simulating. Next up is me, the Panthers, 5-12. Remember, we're trying to change their crappy season around. So, simulating gonna put them at 5-12, and we're gonna build from where they're at. Week 1, lost to the Saints. Lost to the Saints. Week 9, beat the Saints. Week 16, beat the Cardinals. All right. And they're all good for the Panthers. Got to do the Saints next. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I might be blind. Yeah, there they are. Finally found a fast method. This it wasn't super fast, but it's quicker than what it used to be. Right there, set. Week 13. They lose to the Rams. Cool, look at that. Saints all set. Only have to do one. Saints Saints are set. Next up is the Rams. Week 2, week 3. Week 2 was a loss. Week 3 was a win. Week 9. Week 9, they beat the Seahawks. Week 15, they beat the 49ers. Week 6, well, 17 and 18, win, loss. 17, win, loss. All right. Rams are set. Seahawks up next. Even though they had the same record, they did not make it to the playoffs. Week 6 against the Niners. Week 6. They lose to the Niners. Week 11. They beat the Niners. Week 12. They beat the Cardinals. Week 14. Beat the Cardinals. Alright. Seahawks are done. Next up, I think, is the Cardinals. Yep, Cardinals next. See your Cardinals. Alright. Week 5. Sure, it's taking so long to load. Oh, what in the world is that? Okay, for some weird reason, it screws up at the Cardinals, and I can't see their record on NFL.com, so I'm gonna go open up a new Google page so I can get the Cardinals record. Okay. Alright. So week 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. They beat the Niners. Cool, all of them are set except for week 18 against the Niners, their last game. Rams, yep, Niners. Hey, they beat the Niners again. Alright, cool. Alright, now y'all, I am pretty sure everything is set. Let me just check the 49ers because they are the last team. Alright, y'all, we are 100% set. We are good to go. I just simulated all 32 teams. That took for freaking ever. Let me go to the user settings real quick. I think there's some settings that I want to switch around in here real fast. Placement. Nah, yeah. Okay. Passing slowdown. Yeah, nah, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm sure. Yeah, no, it's all good. All my settings are good. Okay, we're good. I have simulated everything. Before we start, I'm gonna save here, and we are gonna call this Panthers. Yeah, we're gonna call this Panthers. Yeah, Panthers franchise. Alright. Panthers franchise. That has been saved. I'm going to do it one more time because I don't know why it screws up on me like this. Panthers franchise. Alright, boom. Saved. Alright. Now, this is where I'm going to impress y'all a little bit. So we're going to... I don't really care what the preseason records are. We're going to sim to the regular season. Sim ahead. Yep. We are gonna sim ahead to the regular season. Yeah. Alright, now we are at the regular season. The first thing I want to do is, well, I'm gonna save right here just to, you know, make sure we keep it where we're going. Alright, save again at Panthers franchise. Alright, now we are gonna go to our choose draft class because I told you I like to keep my stuff realistic. So for my draft class, we're going to go to import local file. Actually, no, we're going to go to, no, we're going to go to import local file. And we are going to use the file that I have created. I named it 2025 NFL Draft. For this draft class, I love this draft class because I created this myself. It took me I wouldn't say a month. It took me some time. It took me about 4 weeks because I got this Madden on Christmas, and currently it's January 18th, so it hasn't been quite a month yet since I finished this. I actually just finished it today, and now that it's finished, I finally am able to make this video. So with this created rookie roster that I made for the draft, so when you could draft for the next upcoming season, I literally went to ESPN.com. I went on Google and I typed in the NFL draft prospects for 2025, and I kind of just went to the first page because I know there's way more draft prospects that are coming in, but I just went to ESPN because I'm like, ESPN, everyone knows what ESPN is, reliable sports source. They're not the best when it comes to telling you like the prospects for the NBA or NFL drafts, because they never really know who's all coming into the draft. I found a way better website that shows every single prospect that's coming in, and that's called NFLDraftBuzz.com. But I chose not to use theirs because then I would be sitting on this forever creating players. So instead, I just again went to ESPN. I went to the draft prospects that they had, and they had 190 draft prospects compared to NFL Draft Buzz's like 400. So I just stuck with ESPN's, and I just did all the prospects that they have. So I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. Again, I literally took my time to make sure that their stats were correct from college football, and I transferred them over to here. But the way I did it was for ESPN, how they did their prospects, like they had, like they had the quarterback class, they had the running backs, then the linebackers and everything, so forth. So how I did to make sure I got their overalls correctly, if you were in the top 5, I subtracted your ratings from college by 10 in Madden. So like, let's say if for short throw accuracy, for Shedeur Sanders in college football 25, they had it at 92. So since he's considered a top 5 prospect for the quarterbacks, I subtracted that 92 by 10 and gave him 82 short throw accuracy. So that's how I did it for most of the settings. There was certain settings that I didn't really adjust, and I just kept them normal, like the acceleration, speed, agility, certain things like that you can't really change because that's something that they've already like kind of had their whole life. But when it comes to, like short throw accuracy, medium throw accuracy, of course, their abilities are going to change now because they're going from college to the NFL. So that's why I'm subtracting, 10 from them. And then if you're not in the top 5 in your class, after the top 5, everybody else is getting subtracted by 15. So again, if like someone's short throw accuracy was 90, I'm going to subtract 15 from 90, which would be 75. Because of course 90 subtracted by 10, that's 80, and then by subtract another 5 makes it 75. So that's how I got everybody's overalls in here. So again, just showing you guys off real quick, and I made sure that I put their height, their weight, what college they're at, their age. This is all correct. When it even comes to, that's really it. Their age, height, college, everything is good. Of course, likeness, I couldn't really get that because Madden doesn't have the best like models to create. I actually have a 2K one that looks pretty legit. Like I got Cooper Flagg and Ace Bailey, and Dylan Harper. I got a bunch. It's an amazing roster. It looks super real. But again, show you guys a few of the rookies all the rookies that I did. So we got all the quarterbacks. We got Sanders, Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe, Quinn Ewers. Again, some of these guys, they may still decide to play next year in college, but for now, I just have them on here because I don't know where they're going to go. Only person I did get rid of was Carson Beck. At first, I did have him on here, but then he went to Miami on that ginormous NIL deal, so I got rid of Carson Beck. But again, I'll show y'all again. It's going to be Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe, Quinn Ewers, Kyle McCord, Dylan Gabriel, Will Howard, Jackson Dart, Curtis Rourke, if I pronounce his name right, Riley Leonard from Notre Dame, and Tyler Show, if I pronounce his name right. Again, this isn't all the quarterbacks that are coming into the draft, but I didn't want to sit here and take months on this, so I just put as much as I could. Again, there's about 190 players in this created file that I made, and I think you guys will really like it. Their overalls are set to it. Like I got Ashton Denty, Omarion Hampton, Caleb Johnson, like all these all these running backs that are on here, these are real running backs that are coming into the draft this upcoming year. Again, I like to make my stuff super realistic, so I wanted there to be real draft prospects coming in, so when I do my off season, I can really draft real players. See, look, we got Travis Hunter at wide receiver, Tatarion McMillian from Arizona. Like these are all real guys. Got their overalls all set in here. There's some sleepers like Xavier Restrepo. So hard for me to pronounce his name, sometimes I get it wrong. But again, you got some sleepers in here. I didn't put all the wide receivers because there was more than 24, but I just did 24 because again, that would take me forever. I got everybody in here. Honestly, this might be a little too soon, but yeah. Kyron Lacey, we may have to move him off this roster because unfortunately this guy's in a hit and run accident. I don't know if I'm going to talk about that, but yeah, he may be. We're just going to keep him on here. I already created him, so why even move him? Even though I already got rid of Carson Beck, but I'm just going to take him off I'm just going to keep him on for now. We got all the tight ends. I got the left tackles, the left guards, the centers, the right guards, the right tackles, the left ends, the right ends, the defensive tackles, the left outside linebackers. There's only 2 because, again, ESPN, they didn't really put left outside linebacker, outside linebacker. They literally just put middle linebacker, and they had all of them categorized like that. So the way I was able to put them into their position was, of course, I would look up the person's name, Harold Perkins Jr. I would look him up in this website that I had found on Google that would actually show you every single college football 25. It would show you all the teams. You click on the team, and then it will give you all the players, like the top players on offense, top players on defense. You can click on them. It'll show you all their ratings, their statistics, and everything. So it was really dope, and it showed you their position. So when I would click on LSU and I clicked on Harold Perkins, it wouldn't just say edge next to his name. It'll tell you his actual position. So I would switch him from a middle linebacker to a left outside linebacker, and that's how I kind of like categorized them. I put them all in middle linebacker, and then would click on their name, see what their position is, and then put them to that position. So again, these are all real guys that are coming to the draft this year, and I wanted my stuff to be realistic, so I put them all in here. Unfortunately, some of their names might be spelled a little weird, like Jihad Campbell. His name is actually Jihaad. But in these games, for somewhere like they feel like certain names are spelled in an offensive way, so you can't put that, like you can't spell their name correctly. So I changed the I to a Y, and it went through. So again, these are all real players that are coming in. I took my time on this. Look, got Will Johnson. Like, again, the likeness was a little hard, but I made sure if it's a white guy, it's a white guy. If it's a black guy with dreads, a black guy with dreads. Like, I try my best to really get them to look like who they were. I even got the free safeties going. Malachi Starks, like I got it all. I literally got it all. The kickers, yeah, they didn't show any kickers or punters. So for the players that had fake names, I switched their name to first name Gar, last name Bidge, and I switched them to kickers. And I put the kick power to 1, the kicking accuracy to 1, and their awareness to 1, and it dropped their overall to 12. So again, we got the whole draft roster set. We have Travis Hunter as the number one rated player. But when it comes to overall, they actually have Will Johnson from Michigan, the cornerback, as the number 1. And then Travis Hunter at 2 with 84 overall. And these are some high overall for rookies. But I feel like that's respectable because 85 for Will Johnson, guy has been a beast dang near every year that he's played in college football. So 85 overall, I feel like that makes sense. All right, so we are going to save and exit. All right. We are set. We got our prospects ready. We are going to save again. Bottle full of bug, my mama, I got the... Hey, I ain't having sex, I ain't into making love, so come give me a hug. All right, here, let's go. We're going to set our season goal. I already know we're not going to win that many games. We're gonna put our season goal, since it's my because who were the Panthers head coach this year? I think it was whatever coach they had. I'm pretty sure it was his first year coaching the Panthers, and the Panthers went 5-12. So we're gonna say my goal is to win 4. So I already know that we only win 5, so I'm clearly gonna get that goal. We're gonna put that there for the 2024 season. I want to win 4 games. Hell yeah. Storyline, starting cornerback. We're gonna click through all these, and then I'm gonna sim everything. I just want to get all this crap out the way. The athletic trainer, blah blah blah. The athletic trainer told me to ask you about what you want me to work on during camp. Should we focus more on injury prevention or improving my stamina so I don't wear down over the season? What, man? We're gonna focus on injury prevention, my guy. I don't want you getting hurt. JC Horn is Player will focus on injury prevention with the trainer, and his injury rating just increased by +3. Love that. Guys want to stay on the field. We need these guys to stay on the field longer. Storyline, new message. Got a wide receiver. I might stop my simulation in the middle of the season before the trade deadline to trade some players, because that'd be the perfect time to do it. But I think I might just wait all the way until off season. I'm pretty sure the Panthers didn't. Let me just check. I don't think the Panthers traded for anybody during the trade deadline this year's. Let's see. I just want to check real quick to see if they traded for anyone. Transactions 2025. Signed tight end Jordan Matthews. Offensive tackle. Blah blah blah. Rated running back Miles Sanders from injury reserve. Okay, cool. So let me see for 2024. It's pretty cool. I just found another website that like gives you complete updates on the team's transactions and everything. Mike Boone, Jake Plummer. Yeah, this is really not. I'm pretty sure Madden keeps up with all their trades and stuff, so they should be good. Flight trainer told me to ask you about what you want me to work on during camp. Should we focus more on injury prevention or improving my stamina so I don't... Okay, well, the same guy just asked me this, Adam. I thought you were a pro. Why are you asking me the same question that I'm pretty sure... well, no, that was Horn. Y'all both veterans. Why are y'all asking me these questions? Y'all should know we're going to focus on injury prevention. Y'all the stars. We need y'all to stay on the field. Come on now. Yeah, shoot. Storyline. Media. Got to talk to the media. You guys are all on my ass. We had a bad season last year. We only won 2 games, all right? We're going to do better. My goal this year is for us to make it to the playoffs. Realistically, they don't know that my goal is to only win 4 games, so we're going to do that. Where if the team is the weakest, I'll probably say our offense. Our offense is pretty shit, to tell you the truth. I mean, you can't go 2-13 without having a crappy offense. And defense, of course, but hey. So if the offense is weaker, what part of the defense is strongest? I would probably say our pass defense. Our pass defense is pretty good. I should have said run defense. Pass defense isn't the best. Be more specific. Girl, you asking too many questions. I'm trying to get my players better, and you ask me too much stuff. Pass rush. Safeties. Damn it. I meant to click pass rush. 3,500 season pass, like these are unrealistic standards. Yeah, because the only reason why I say these are unrealistic standards is because, man, I remember there was one season where that excuse me, chat. There was one season that I simulated where this dude Patrick Mahomes threw for like almost 6,000 yards and 40. No, he had like 50 some touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Like, man, these simulations are like crazy unreal. All right, let's see something. We're gonna hire and assign some scouts real quick. All right, let me see what scouts we got. Okay. See, and the cool thing about this NFLBuzz.com app that I'm on as well is that it actually tells you like what a team needs. So, for instance, the Panthers, they need a wide receiver, a quarterback, an edge, or an offensive guard. So I want I want a scout that's watching cornerbacks. I don't really want a quarterback, even though it does say we do need a quarterback. But I got Bryce Young, man. Give him a chance. Bryce Young's gonna be my starter until I say otherwise. So I like that. Stick with cornerback. Now you know what? I'm firing all these scouts. Yeah, we're gonna fire. Yeah, let's fire. All right. So we're gonna go with I want to look for wide receiver as my. There we go. Yeah, let's go. I want to hire this scout. Confirm. And then I want to look for some edges, which would be like defensive ends. Yeah, so I want to look for WC. Okay, so defensive ends. Oh, okay, so then that means I gotta get a 2-star. No. That's actually perfect. Yes. Perfect. And then we can do offensive guard, A, B, C, D. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go. He's got to be a 1-star. Inside. Wait. Do they have any OT outside linebacker, defensive tackle, offensive tackle? Yeah, you know what? I'll hire this scout. Okay. How many scouts can I have? Can I get it? Let me see. Can I get another scout? Pretty sure I can get another scout. I want a wide receiver scout. Let me see. So if I was to try to hire him, I probably would say no. When replacing a scout, you must... Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So we're going to go with... Yes, I want a wide receiver scout, and then I want a... Then I want a tight end scout. And then, yeah, I feel like that's good. Then we'll do a cornerback. Okay, so that is my limit on scouts. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can have 5 scouts, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So I got wide receiver, quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, defensive end. Well, actually, well then if I got a wide receiver, quarterback, yeah, maybe I should get rid of. We're gonna fire this scout and fire this one because I just realized. I feel like my main thing... Well, why did I just get rid of that scout? Because I actually do need a wide receiver. Let me look at my team first. Let me see. Let me see who my starters are. I told you guys, again, I like to make my stuff super realistic. So I'm really about to go in here, break down my team, see who my starters are. And from there, I'm going to, you know... I'm kind of going to... Well... First off, they had Dalton started, and they bring in Bryce Young like later on in the season. We're gonna have Dalton starting, and then Bryce Young will come in later. Let me see. Some of my running backs are Hubbard, Sanders. Need to get their ages. Jones. Okay. I got decent running backs, honestly. Might get a running back. So yeah, wide receivers. Yeah, Thielen is my star receiver. No disrespect, he had his time, but we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some more receivers. Yeah, we get. Okay. Only Cross 73 overall. David Moore. Yeah, so we're for sure gonna need some wide receivers. Okay. Yeah, I can do receiver and tight end. Honestly, don't know why I fired that scout. I'm gonna get that wide receiver, tight end scout again. I'm putting him back on the. We're gonna go. I want the wide receiver. Yeah. And then I want to go with a 2-star. Yeah, we'll go right here. Perfect. All right. So now I have all my scouts. 3, 4, 5. We have all our scouts. I got who I want to be. Yeah, we're gonna break it down. Manage scouts. Yeah, we're gonna sign. I want to put my 3-star nationally. 2-star. Let me see. View region prospects. Can you say my Can you set my... Let's go west. For me, can you set my... For me. Yeah, because they got LSU. Where is... I want to see where the cornerbacks are at, because I want to send a scout. Northeast is where Will Johnson is at. I literally have no... Well, Northeast, that's fine. Actually, no. He's a defensive end, an outside linebacker. Where is yeah. Could go northeast. Yeah, so I'm for sure going northeast because that's where literally all the best. Yeah, absolutely northeast. West is where we're sending our receiver. We're gonna go central. Boom. All right, cool. I got all my scouts set up. They're about to be yeah, 50. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Perfect. All right, we're set. Woo! We're set, baby! Sorry, y'all. Don't mean to put my penis in the camera. All right, let's get it, y'all. We're going to save right here. We're going to save right here, chat. Panthers franchise. All right, now remember, like I said, we already have everything simulated. So I'm going to sim... We're going to sim mid-season, and then I'm going to... And then I'm going to put Bryce Young in as the starter. Because, you know, just like I said, he was having an up and down season this year where he was the starter. Then Andy Dalton came in. And then they put him back in the starting lineup. So that's exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm kind of going to like play it just like that. I'm going to sim to mid-season. Once we get to mid-season, I'm going to switch Bryce Young to the starter. And then from there, I'm going to sim the rest. See, and then like we got all these players ready to negotiate. The one thing I was... thinking about doing was taking off the player negotiation and just have computer do that, but at the same time that's how you end up losing a lot of your star players. So I'm gonna be smart and not do that. I'm gonna save right here. Would you love me? Would you leave me out to dry? He said you. I just realized that. All right, saved here. I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. I'll worry about that next season because we are just simulating. I'm not going to keep scouting the college players because, again, I kind of already know. I built the roster myself, so I know what their overalls are and stuff. So the only thing that I'm going to do right now is we are going to go to our depth chart. And we are going to substitute Dalton for Bryce Young. Because we are sitting at 1-6. Dalton really didn't do much for us. Let's see his stats real quick. Would you cut you loose? Okay, 1,508 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in 7 games played, 315 rushing yards. Okay. Okay, look at. All right. Alright, Bryce Young is officially my starting quarterback. We're going to save it again. All right. Now we are going to advance to the playoffs. My record should be 5-12 at the end of this season. If I did, you know, all the simulations and forced wins correctly, then yeah, I should end this season off 5-12, and then we can get started in the off season. That's when the real magic happens. I'm gonna turn on this Houston Texans game right now because I don't give a damn. I'm trying to watch this game, so I'm gonna turn on the Houston Texans game because I'm pretty sure they are playing. They're playing the Chiefs. So where the hell is Stream East at? My cap space 18.3 million. Oh no, wait 1 second, man. This crap is tweaking. Come on, Stream East. Don't play me like this. There we go. All right. Houston Texans and the Chiefs. Sorry, Chad. I really want to watch this game. File not found. Here we go. All right. Oh wow, 3-3 first quarter. Let's get it. All right. Only reason why I don't do stream meets because of this crap. But hey, look at that. Patrick Mahomes, he ends the season with 4,559 yards and 48 touchdowns. 16 sacks from Kyle Van Noy. Okay. Again, let me save right here. Well, Stream East is screwing up for me. Can't watch this game at all. Yeah, unfortunately, Stream East don't want to work for your boy. Alright, so let me save that. I'll just wait until I'm done with this and then I'll just turn on the game. So we're going to view the playoff bracket. We're going to make sure everything is correct the way it's supposed to. Yep, Chiefs first round bye. The Lions got the first round bye. We got the, here, let me move myself out of the way real quick. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright. Put it right here at the bottom. Put it right here at the bottom so you guys can see real quick. So we got the Eagles taking on the Packers. We got the Commanders taking on the Buccaneers, just like in real life. We got the Rams taking on the Vikings, just like in real life. We got the Texans taking on the Chargers. The Ravens taking on the Steelers. And the Broncos taking on the Bills. So I'm going to go back and simulate these games right now. So we're going to go schedule. I'm going to go playoff picture. This one, oh, okay, so I can't force ones right here. I will go to team schedules. Alright, so go to the Rams. Go to the postseason. They beat the Vikings. Ravens. They beat the Steelers. Where are the Bills at? Bills, they beat the Broncos. I I don't know if there's any. I don't think I'm missing. Oh yeah, here we go. The Texans beat the Chargers. I don't think I'm missing any other. Just making sure. Eagles. Did I already watch this one? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure the Eagles won that one. Okay. Yeah, okay, we should be good. We should be good. Playoff pictures, yeah, it should only be the 4. Oh no, Commanders and Buccaneers. I knew it. I knew I forgot one. They actually lose to the Commanders. There we go. Alright, so now it should all be set. Let me save this. Save that. Of course, I can't do any trades or anything because it's the off season. So the most I could do is just see like Bryce Young's stats and stuff. So okay, so let's see how he finished the rest of the year. He finished with 2,220 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 16 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. That's not bad. Let's see how his actual stats were. All right. Rushing. Okay. Bryce Young threw for 2,403 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Wow, look at that. Stats pretty close. Sacks lost. He was sacked 19 times. Oh wow, he was sacked 29 times in real life. Crazy. I wish it would say how many games he played, so I can know how close I got. But okay, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then Chuba Herbert got 1,195 rushing yards. Oh yeah, not even close. Xavier Legette had. Let's see what. Yeah, because Adam Thielen for the 2024 season had 48 receptions for 615 yards. He had 94 catches for 1,297. This is what I mean by when you sim these games, these stats are not real. This man almost had 100 receptions and 1,300 receiving yards. Insane. Xavier Legette had 49 receiving yards, 497 yards, 70 for 819. They literally doubled what they got, except for touchdowns. Xavier Legette had 4. He had 4. Adam Thielen had 5. This guy had 13. No. Let me look at my defense a little bit. Maybe I could see something on defense. See what see if anyone got. So the most tackles was 119. Most was 109 by Josie Jewell, if I pronounced that name correctly. He had 97 tackles. Who got the most interceptions is the question. Interceptions. Xavier Woods had 3. Only had 1. JC Horn had 3. In real life, JC Horn only had 1 interception. But it's all good. Alright, so that's what we saw, what their stats were last season. Defense didn't really pay that much attention to my defense, but we are going to sim on to the next. Contract extended. Acknowledge. We've decided to extend your current contract. Cool. Look at that. I freaking completed my goal, so they extended my contract even though we only won 5 games. All right, on to the next week, which will be the divisional championship, which we're going to have the Ravens take on the Bills. Woo, that's going to be good. All right, so we're going to save here. All right, we're going to save here and view the playoff bracket. There we go. We got the Chiefs against the Texans, the Bills against the Ravens. It's going to be an amazing game. We got the Eagles against the Rams, Commanders against the Lions, and everything is all set. Yep, Commanders beat the Bucks, Rams beat the Vikings, Eagles beat the Packers, Bills beat the Broncos, Ravens beat the Steelers, and Texans beat the Chargers. So it's all set. I'm gonna simulate the rest kind of based off of what I'm thinking, because I know these games are going on now. I don't know if I want to wait all these days, because then I won't be able to play this until February. So I'm just gonna simulate these games based off of what I think is gonna happen for the rest of the games this season, and yeah, and then from there we'll start the 2025 off season, and it'll be beautiful. All right, so we got the Chiefs against the Texans. Realistically, I think the Chiefs would win that game. We've got the Commanders against the Lions. I think the Lions are gonna win that. I mean, but the Commanders have been doing their thing this year with the comebacks, but we don't know how the playoffs are. I'm just gonna go with the obvious and just take the Lions. This game, the Ravens against the Bills, man, this one I keep going back and forth on. I have no idea. I don't even know why I just simulated these games. What am I doing? I just realized I'm gonna have computer do their thing for these games, and we're gonna see who's just gonna outright win. I think they're gonna have the Chiefs win this whole entire thing, but we'll see what happens. Again, let me just save right here, because this would be beautiful to come back to, because maybe I'll just simulate it myself at the end if I just feel like doing that. All right, so we're gonna go on to the next week, simulate it. Oh, let's see what happens. And they had the Ravens. Look at that, y'all. Ravens beat the Bills, and the Eagles. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go to the. Oh wait, why did I go to the standings? I don't know why I went to standings. Again, like I said, I think Madden is going to have the Chiefs win. They always have the Chiefs win. So we can go to playoff picture. Look at that. Chiefs beat the Texans, which is what I thought would happen. Ravens beat the Bills. That's how Madden had it simulated. They have the Ravens beating the Bills. Crazy win. Nice. I wanted the Ravens to win, so that's pretty cool. But hopefully it happens in real life. I want to see Lamar get a Super Bowl ring. I want to see him win that Super Bowl. So yeah, good job for Madden simulating on that. We got Eagles beating the Rams. We got the Lions beating the Commanders, which is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought the Eagles were going to beat the Rams too. Only surprise out of all of these was the Ravens beating the Bills. I honestly thought Madden was going to simulate it and make the Bills win, because they fucking love Josh Allen. So there we go. We have in the NFC Championship, it's going to be the Eagles against the Lions. And in the AFC, it is the Ravens against the Chiefs, just like how it was last year. So this is freaking crazy. Again, let's save it. All right, on to the next week, which is the AFC NFC Championship. All right, let's see what happens. View the playoff bracket, and they have the Ravens beating the Chiefs 28-22. Oh my goodness. And the Lions beat the Eagles 27-24. 15-2 Lions against the 12-5 Ravens in the Super Bowl. That's amazing. That was Super Bowl that we were hoping for last year, and it didn't happen. And this just happened. This is crazy. Wow. All right. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to save this again. Save this to the Panthers franchise. All right. Let's view the Pro Bowl roster. See if anybody from the Panthers made it. I highly doubt that, but we'll see. I wonder if I knew Adam Thielen was gonna make it. The fucking season that he freaking had. There's no way he wouldn't make it. I wish they would actually like put what team the players are on, because I can't really tell what the other players are. I just know Adam Thielen made it, so that's pretty cool. Adam Thielen had a Pro Bowler this year. Let's save it. I know I keep saving y'all, but I'm sorry. I just want to make sure this all comes through. Panthers franchise. We have saved. On to the next week. All right. Hey, Demario Davis named Defensive Player of the Year. See stock drop. Oh, this is a draft prospect. Dominates a college all-star game. Jared Ivey dominates. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Ravens against the Lions. Look, I almost said Steelers. I know I said that. 28-22, 27-24. Those had to be amazing close games. We are going to simulate this week as well. Yeah, let's see the yearly awards. I told you, Madden loves Josh Allen. So Josh Allen is probably going to win that MVP award. You got Lamar Jackson. Like, it's literally crazy, like how it is in real life. Michael Penix Jr. somehow is in here for MVP. Insane. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. What you doing?
Nothing. Just streaming right now.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll call you later.
No, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just calling to see what you're doing.
Alright, sorry about that, y'all. You know, the girlfriend gave me a call. Just had to answer that. Alright. MVP, Coach of the Year. Hey, Kevin O'Connell, I like it. Dan Quinn, yeah, for sure deserves that. What he's done with the Commanders. Alright. Look, I didn't even look at the defense. I'm sleeping on defense, but I'm not even going to worry about that right now. It says that my salary cap is 18.3 million. Let's see what they say here on this website I'm on, showing the cap spaces. No, it's got the Panthers at 21 mil. So I mean, it's not too far off. Top line, top need. Okay. So need a okay. Funny how it's saying I don't need a quarterback now. I mean a wide receiver, just because of what Adam Thielen's been doing. Oh my gosh, it's time for the Super Bowl, y'all. Let's see who wins it. And they have the Lions. Oh wow, Aaron Rodgers is retiring. Calais Campbell is retiring. It felt right. I needed to hang it up. Travis Kelce. Oh wow. Von Miller. Ravens won. Oh my gosh, I thought the Lions won. Wow, look at that. And they have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. Insane. In freaking sane. And we have the Ravens winning the 2024 Super Bowl in my Madden franchise. That's how we end the 2024 year off. Let's see what the mock drafts are showing right now. So I simulated through it all, so it's got everybody's records. Yeah, see, look, so this was first mock. Currently it's on the fourth mock. So yep, Titans first. They would get a wide receiver, don't know why. Browns second, yep. Giants third, yeah, literally like how it is in real life. Cam Ward, yeah, they would go for Cam Ward. Ravens are 4. I said Ravens. Raiders, Patriots, okay. Jaguars will get Will Johnson. This is what they got me getting Abdul Carter. That's funny because that is actually somebody that I am trying to go after. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get him, and I'm gonna try to get him because I can get a bunch of other picks in the second and third round and all that stuff. But since it is coming into the offseason, oh, look at that. They switched it all up for me, and I appreciate them for that. They freaking had one of the garbage players as a top prospect. I hated that. But Ravens won the Super Bowl. I'm going to save that. All right, so staff week. All right, let's see what they're talking about now. Wanted to touch base with you about off-season workouts. What have you got? Who do you want to talk to? LeBron Ray, Ashawn Robinson. Let's talk to Ashawn. Okay, I'll have him reach out to you. What the fuck am I talking to him about? Oh gosh. They told me you wanted to talk to me? Yeah, I guess so. What are you focusing on during off-season workouts? Pass rush moves, getting off to blocks, just getting better. Okay. Work on strengths, has agility instead. Work on injury prevention. Well, I don't want him to... Yeah, that's good. Alright. I'm gonna hold him up to that. Alright, let's see. Josh Allen wins MVP. Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Ladd McConkey. Okay. Reverse Defensive Player was Myles Garrett. Okay. Hey, Super Bowl MVP was Kyle Hamilton. Damn, look at that. Kyle Hamilton was the MVP for the Super Bowl. I think I already saved it, but I'm gonna save it again. Okay. All right. Yes, the off season. Hey, everybody. Coach, let's talk about the next few months. Absolutely, I'm ready. What is your plan for the upcoming offseason? See, this is our plan franchise. This is why we're going to start a weak team, make a splash and upgrade the roster, make sure we win the draft. There is no specific plan. Make a splash and upgrade this roster. We need to upgrade the roster every year. That's a fact. No, just the overall talent. I really want to... there's a position that I do have in mind. I actually want to boost my wide receivers. I don't give a fuck what anybody's talking about. I don't know why they randomly had Adam Thielen have a fucking crazy year. But we're going to boost the offense. Offense is for sure what I'm going after. I want to get a star receiver. I have a star receiver in mind. I want to go after T. Higgins and see what I can do. Ah, shiznit. Wait a minute. Yes. I honestly couldn't even see what the question was because I freaking put my camera right here. We'll check back in training camp and see how you did. I look forward to it. I do. Because when y'all see this new roster, you're going to be hating. Okay. Sign an offensive starter with an overall rating of at least 85. I got that. Trust. There's somebody I'm going after. I want T. Higgins. I want him bad. But you guys, this is where we're going to end the first episode of our franchise, of my franchise series. We are going to be shooting for a top receiver in the offseason. Of course, we're going to do good in the draft. I'm going to go crazy in the draft, try to get some good draft picks so I can build on my team. But from here, yeah, we're going to try to get a wide receiver starting next up. Ooh, look, excuse me again. Start the next episode, and we're going to go right into the offseason. Golly, excuse me. I'm going to save it again. And yeah, we'll shoot episode 2. We'll see what's up in the off season. Hey, have a good one, chat. Y'all stay safe.